Hi there, healers and tarot lovers. So this is just a quick video because this card came up for me the other day, and it came up in a reading last night as well. I did for somebody, and I've got a very personal relationship with this card because it signifies one of the deepest experiences that I've had in my meditation journeys and stuff. But which you can see, I think I made a video about it at one time, so you can check out my YouTube channel for that. But this card, it represents this grief, this sorrow, this loss, the tears and the pain and the sadness that that we are allowed to feel, and we're asked to feel, and we're asked to recognize inside of ourselves. Now, it's a suit of swords, and so I'm not going to go super deep into this because I've already made videos about this. But so because it's a suit of sword, it represents something to do with our mind, something to do with the way we think, and something to do with our whole belief system. And part of our belief system is going to be the cause of our sadness and our sorrow and our suffering, and part of the ideas that we hold on to are going to cause the pain that we end up feeling in our lives, which is normal, natural. This is part of the mental creation and the emotional response to certain beliefs that we hold. We understand, but there is something creative and beautiful in this, and there's this beautiful picture of a heart too. Okay, it's pierced by 3 swords, but there's a symbolism in that piercing where the heart is actually touching the mind in some way. And through this sadness that we feel, through the loss, through the grief that we feel, there's maybe a judgment that might be negative and might keep us in a lower vibrational, depressed state. But behind that feeling of loss, or behind the feeling of sadness, is the acknowledgement that we are separate, the acknowledgement that we imagine, we feel ourselves to be different, to have the capability to lose somebody, to be separate from life, to lack the love that we know that we want and that we deserve. And knowing or feeling that grief is a gateway or a ticket to caring. It's a ticket to acknowledge how much we really want to feel connected to life. It's a ticket to really recognizing, oh my gosh, how many times do I have to meet this idea that I'm not enough, or this idea that I can't be loved, or this idea that there isn't enough of me to go around, or there isn't enough of me, or I am not enough. And all of these thoughts are going to create the sadness, and all of the sadness will bring us back to caring about ourselves, caring about other people. And behind that sadness, there is that desire to be one with who we are, to be one with other people around us, and to really recognize our truth and feel the connection that we really truly know is our core truth, our core essence. And yeah, this card represents a gateway to compassion, a gateway to caring more deeply about our fundamental truth. So don't fear, or at least part of the message of this card is not to be afraid of the sadness and the sorrow. Yes, let's not hold on to it with both hands, but let's definitely feel it, because inside of that feeling is a caring. There's a caring, and inside of that caring there's a desire to be whole again. There's a desire to be one. There's a desire to find love. And if we bypass it, we'll bypass that desire too. We'll bypass the compassion that sits just behind the feeling of sorrow and the feeling of loss that we sometimes need to acknowledge inside of us. Anyway, Have a wonderful day. I hope this isn't a downer but an upper, and a beautiful message of love for all of you. So love to hear your comments as always. Let me know what you think, and have a fantastic day.